So I want to try something a little different today. See how this lighting setup works. And it's kind of dark outside, but not super dark. So one of the things I don't like to do is do my videos late at night because the lighting is terrible, and if I wanted to show you anything, it's really hard to do that. Also, when I have my littles here, then there's all that. So yeah, we'll see how this works out. And if you have any feedback or would like to share with me what you think of the lighting, let me know. So, it is Monday, which means it's time for Monday motivation or something like that. If you don't know who I am, I'm Aradia and I'm the resident witch and creatrix over to Radi's Hand and Danae's Divine, where I create myth, magic, and meaning for your everyday life through art, intuition, and energy work. And most of the time, I'm motivated when it's Monday. Not all the time. So, today has been a day. It has been a Monday. I'm pretty much ready to cancel Monday and the rest of the week because it was just a mess. Everything is just not going well. It was a lot of personal hiccups and things, waking up late, sick child, things like that. And it was just one thing after another. And there's a point at which I'm just done. I'm just over it. And, yeah. So, I'll leave that at that. But, unfortunately, regardless of the fact that I am not motivated and that Monday is fired as far as I'm concerned, I still have stuff to do. So over the weekend, I had a very sick child who was recovered all the way, by the way. So shout out to the people on Instagram who reached out and gave condolences for the wee one, Tara and Bree. Thank you. But it was just a rough one, and I didn't get my planner updated until very late last night. So the point is, I got it updated to yesterday and did not get it set up for today. So I've got to do that. What else is on my list? I'm trying to find it because I can't see because I've had my glasses off all day. Not helping. I've also got to catch up on sharing. So one of the big things that's been carried over, migrated, is sharing my Patreon posts. I actually have not shared any Patreon posts that I've made for October yet. It is the 7th. I'm not pleased with that, and I want to get on it so that I can see how this whole thing is working. Because otherwise, I don't know that this experiment is gonna have much to show for it if people don't realize it's going on. So yeah, I need to get on that. I've also got to share some artistic musings. I've just got a few that I meant to share that I didn't get around to, that are already posted on my Facebook page, and I think both of them are already posted up here too. And for those who don't know, the artistic musings, because I think that they're helpful for everybody, those are public, they're cross-posted, and then I have links to the Facebook and the Instagram posts of where they were posted as well, in case you'd like to find me over there and like it there, comment, whatever. After that, I've got some admin stuff, paperwork, receipts, updating things, a little bit of pattern writing that I'd like to do. It's not a ton because it's 2-stitch patterns, but it is enough that it's not something I can just do in 5 minutes to be done. And then I've also got this new marketing idea that I wanted to try out. So I'm doing all kinds of new things. I blame you, Tara. It's your fault. And Simone's fault. I hate experimenting. Actually, I have an artistic musing on the fact that I hate experimenting. And I'll link to that post below because it's worth seeing. And it's accurate. I don't like experimentation because I don't like things that aren't a sure bet, which a lot of stuff isn't a sure bet, but even if it feels like it's going to be a sure bet, that's something. So, I think that's pretty much it. If you scroll to the post below, you'll see a glance at my planner. It is not updated, which is why it looks like there's so much space in my day. There really isn't. And I'm going to get on with the day after this because I want to make sure that I get around to that. I think. Yeah, I think I was gonna do something else today, and I'm now rethinking that because I don't have a lot of time before my next block of work. And I'm just now realizing that. And yeah, that's the other thing that just made this Monday just crap. Was that all of a sudden there goes my day, it's gone. And so all the things that I thought I was going to do that I had very, very bright intentions about doing can't do now. So yeah. But we're another week closer to having some answers. I have mentioned it here and there over the last couple of weeks that I've probably got a big announcement or series of announcements to make, and I wanted to kind of prepare everybody, let everybody know, even if it's not quite to the level that I'm expecting, there are some other things that I am going to announce and put out there just because visibility and representation is important. It's important for people to not think that they're alone, not think they're the only one dealing with something. And that's part of the undercurrent of this channel and this Patreon is this is what real life looks like. This is what a real artist looks like, we're everyday people just like anyone else. We have ups and downs, good days and bad days. Things work out, things don't work out. And, it's easy to glamorize things when you see the finished product, when you see something that really is honestly the result of years of work and study and honing skills. But there's all these missteps that lead up to that point. And I think it's important to not forget those things because, being human is messy. And it's full and fraught with just lots of not great stuff, which if you've paid attention to the political climb or anything they're like, then you know that. But, some people have their heads buried in the sand. Some people, they're far removed from it. But, yeah, life is messy. This is how it is. So, I thank you for being here. I would love to hear from you. What's got you motivated this week, if anything? What are you planning? You can drop a comment below on YouTube or on my Patreon, and I'll link to the Patreon post in the YouTube description. That obviously won't be in the Patreon post for those watching it there. I think that's pretty much it. So if you like this video, make sure that you subscribe if you're over on YouTube, and consider becoming a patron. And if you know somebody else who would like these videos, make sure you share it with them, whether it is on YouTube or Patreon. The more the merrier. And that's pretty much it. All right, toodles. Bye. See you tomorrow for a, what do you call it? Brain art haul. There we go. Fun stuff to share. And I was going to record that video sooner, and I'm thinking I'm not feeling up to it. So, toots.